we're also seeing the concept of strong characters simply being portrayed in the physical super duper things they can do. Where we used to get stories where strength didn't have anything to do with violence. Um, I reference Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't see characters like that portrayed anymore. You know, the specific aspect of his character is he wouldn't raise a hand in violence, but every time he was on stage interacting with other people, he brought a character, a quiet, stoic, I know what's right and I'm going to stand up for it reserve that used to be a big, big, big part of all strength in all people, but mostly males. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my perverted lens, but that's just my version of a hero, is somebody who stands tall. I remember there's a scene in that movie that just knocked my socks off when I first saw it. His client is being transported back to the jail, and a mob is going to come lynch him. This guy who's been falsely accused, and so he hears about it, and he says, I'll be right there. I'm going to go defend him." And so he runs to the closet and, starts looking for stuff. You think he's going to grab down a shotgun or something, but he doesn't. He pulls down a standing reading lamp, and he takes that and a book to the front of the jail, finds an outlet, who knows where, but plugs it in. And so he's sitting there reading a book with this reading light on when the mob shows up with pistols and shotguns. And when I first saw it, I'm like, what's he going to do? Beat those people to death with that lamp? But no, the point was, what he's going to do is go there, stand up, and say right from wrong, use his speech, and hopefully it'll work out. And in the movie, it turned out his daughter kind of saved him, because she ran out there and broke the hard hearts of one of the men in the crowd. Anyway, but the point being, we used to get all sorts of examples of strength that didn't have anything to do with the power cosmic and whatever Miss Marvel represents, which is just awful. And I'm sure there are indie movies that do something like this, and maybe I'm just missing them. But that used to be a big part of what strength was in adulthood and power in stories. And we're just not getting that these days.